This is what our high street looks like now. The new high street is online now on Amazon and Instagram. We all sort of know that it's a fact in our face, with shopping centres closing down. It is what it is. But the bigger question is, what are you going to do? That person who had a job in retail or on the high street, what are you going to do now? Look for another job or learn how to make a living online?
Hey guys, I'm Farah. Welcome to my channel. We talk about building business on Amazon on this channel. If you're interested in that, then please do subscribe. So last few days have been really tough in retail in the UK because Arcadia Group and Debenhams have gone into administration. They've collapsed. And sadly 25,000 jobs will be lost over the next coming months. These stores carried a lot of the brands like Dorothy Perkins, Burton, Topshop, Wallace, a lot of these brands we loved. But as these two businesses have gone into administration, over the next few months they will be winding down their operations and the stores will be gone. It's all very sad because the ripple effects of this will be felt across different sectors, the people who were employed there, the suppliers, the big brands, the smaller brands who were supplying to these shops. They will all be joining the queue to recoup their payments. And the way these things go, the administrators will pay themselves first, and then it'll be whoever is the biggest lender will get paid first, and the smaller company, the small guy, he will get paid at the end. The effects of this will be felt across different sectors, across the supply chain, up and down. It's all changing in front of our eyes. The retail is moving online. The new high street is online on Amazon and Instagram, like I said before, and the consumer behavior has been changing over the past few years anyway. We are all, we used to go to these shops, we would go for a day out, we would browse the shops, look for the brands, and then we would look for the best deal online. So it gave us that feeling of going out and enjoying the endorphins that it gives us and have a physical experience of shopping, but we got the best deals online, and so we weren't spending money in those shops, and so those stores will be gone, and as consumers we're going to miss it. So the whole face of retail is changing. The shopping is moving into bigger stores outside the cities and into big retail parks and whatnot. So I was thinking, like, all these people who are going to lose their jobs, like, it's so devastating. They face so much uncertainty going into the new year, and Christmas is just around the corner. It's a lot to deal with, and I wanted to give some perspective and hope, some ideas, and just so people can look at things a little differently. The traditional jobs in retail and offices, they're all changing and disappearing, and new kinds of jobs and new kinds of roles are being created. All these people who are losing their jobs, they're going to have to rethink and retrain themselves to become freelancers, or convert their expertise into something that they can market online, become video editors, social media marketers, coaches, and launch their own product businesses or service businesses. It's a lot to deal with, and I wanted to present some ideas, especially in terms of Amazon, because it's a huge marketplace where everybody as consumer is spending a lot of money. I mean, we've all heard the news that Amazon has come out a winner in this pandemic because as a business they were at the right place at the right time, with a lot of infrastructure already in place to capture all the online spending dollar that people switched from physical stores to online. They were at the right place at the right time. Because I'm an expert Amazon seller and I've been doing this for a long time, over 12 years, I thought that I should give you guys some ideas on how you can deal with all this and how you can start your own business and really take back control of your life and finances and your income in this uncertain time. So is it a good time to start a business on Amazon or your business on Instagram? Yes, I mean, it's perfect timing because we're all spending money online now. You might as well learn how to make a living online. It's like a life skill you need going forward, and so it's time you learn how to do this. One of the biggest reasons that's responsible for the changing face of retail and how we are behaving as consumers is convenience that online shopping offers and the cheaper prices. If you go to Amazon, you are almost guaranteed that you will find a better price online for any particular brand you're looking for, because that's how Amazon attracts customer from Google search. They are the biggest advertisers on Google search, and they make sure that they appear for those brand names. They make sure they appear for those keywords that people are going to be searching for. So I want you to think about the online selling world in terms of search. What sort of key phrases people are putting in, what kind of products they're looking for. And especially in terms of Amazon, I want you to start browsing Amazon not as a consumer, but as a seller looking for opportunities. Of all the different places you could sell things at, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Instagram, Amazon is by far the easiest. Amazon is like the biggest of them all, and people come there with the intent of shopping. And if you can figure this out, you could really set yourself up with a nice, regular income stream. So you need to have a vision and you need to make a plan. So let me just tell you the gist of my experience really quickly. I tried for a full year to drive traffic from my Instagram page to my Shopify store for my established Amazon business. I've said this before that I've been selling on Amazon for 12 years. I have over 20,000 feedbacks on Amazon, and I'm a reputable Amazon seller. But when I tried to establish my Instagram presence and I tried to drive traffic from Instagram to Shopify, it didn't work for me. I tried many different strategies. I don't want to go into detail of that in this video, but let me know in comments below if you want me to share the full story, and I would love to do that video and tell you how it went. In this video, I want to focus on talking about ideas that you can use to start a business on Amazon. So the first thing you want to think about is, where can I sell online, and how am I gonna buy the stock? Where is the investment going to come from? Well, to answer that question, think about, do you have any savings? If you don't have any savings, then what you can do is, look in your house, look in your belongings, and just get rid of the stuff that you don't really use anymore, and just start bringing some cash flow back into your account. You can sell your unwanted stuff and start earning some cash through that. Soon, with time, you will realize that, there was all this stuff around your house that was sitting there and you didn't really need it. Why not turn that into cash and invest that into your little startup, your business? Just try to get some cash together, like up to £300 or £500, just so you have a little bit of money to put into your business, into some stock, and, start your account and get yourself up and running. A second tip for you will be to start learning about Amazon, how things work. It's not as easy as it seems. There's a lot of established sellers already there. One of the ways that I suggest that new sellers should start is by start selling arbitrage, and that means that you find deals on different brands on other places on the internet, and you can use a software to scan different retailers and find price mismatch, and then you can buy from one retailer and sell it at Amazon for a profit. You can buy it low from a different retailer and sell it a little bit higher on Amazon, or whatever the going price is for that particular type of product that you have found. And that way you can also start making a little bit of money while you are learning how to sell on Amazon, how this whole thing works, how to list products. The point is, you have to learn how Amazon works. This arbitrage video that I will link, that I've just done a couple of weeks ago, you can use that to really learn how to find arbitrage deals. If you have some money saved, or you can afford to buy some stock and engage into arbitrage deals, then I would suggest that's a good way to start earning some money and flip some product on Amazon and start learning how this platform works. If you don't want to do arbitrage and you just want to know how Amazon works, I have this video about Amazon, how it works, Amazon business plan for beginners. If you think that's going to be useful to you, then make sure you go watch that too. My third tip to you is that don't start an Amazon FBA business just yet. Why I'm saying that is because you're watching me on YouTube, and Amazon FBA is a very, very popular niche on YouTube, and everybody is recommending that you should start your Amazon FBA business and it will make you a lot of money. It can if you know how it works. Amazon FBA is a premium service offer for sellers on Amazon. So as a FBM seller, that is fulfilled by merchant, when you are dispatching your orders yourself, you will already be paying commissions per sale, which is called referral fee, and you will be paying a monthly subscription to have an Amazon account, an Amazon professional seller account, because it is not free to sell on Amazon. It is a paid service. So on FBA service is something that's on top of that, where you want Amazon to handle all your pick, pack and shipping and for the orders that you receive for your product. And Amazon will charge you storage fee for that. And for smaller items, it is okay. But for bigger items, the storage fee can be quite high. So you have to understand that this is a premium service, and you should only use it when you have found that item that is worth sending to FBA, which leads me to my next tip, which I will explain to you in just a second: product research. But before I go to that, I just want to say that Amazon FBA is a great business model, but it's not for the beginners. It's not for somebody who doesn't know how to sell on Amazon, who doesn't understand the landscape. And you have to understand that Amazon FBA service was really for the Chinese manufacturers. That's what Amazon's goal was, to bring all those wholesalers, the manufacturers sitting in China, and there are thousands of them, to give them a chance of selling directly to the US and the European consumer, to sell to them directly. And so once you start exploring the Amazon platform, you will see that all the best sellers, especially the top 100, it's either Amazon is selling itself, that is, Amazon is the seller of the brand, or it's an Amazon basic item, or Amazon own brand, or it's the Chinese seller who can afford to sell at a really low prices because they're the manufacturers and they send in truckload of product to Amazon FBA warehouses. And the European FBA seller cannot compete with those sellers by just private labeling. You have to do extra work in order to be able to compete with those FBA sellers. So it's a difference that, beginners don't understand, and they just dive into this and then they realize that, oh, it's too competitive and I can't cope and I just lost money in a product. And so that's why I say that, just be cautious and don't just start an FBA business as a beginner, because if you understand the landscape and you know what you're up against, that you can deploy strategies to combat the hijackers, the Chinese wholesaler, the Chinese factory who's selling directly on Amazon. Or I would just be a bit mindful when, approaching different types of business models on Amazon, like really explore your options. So spend some time doing research and really thinking about what kind of business I can start on Amazon, and is it possible for me, if you don't have a day job, or you have just recently lost your job and you are, you have limited amount of investment, then I would suggest that you stay away from Amazon FBA and you just try to establish cash flow by doing arbitrage, or just, try to source local product, try to buy just, couple of units at a time, try to list them and just see how you roll with this thing. And if you can establish some cash flow, you have to keep your costs low and try to bring in some sales slowly. My fourth tip to you will be invest in an Amazon seller software like Jungle Scout, because what Jungle Scout is a product research software. You can run the Chrome extension on pages upon pages of Amazon products and see the sales data of each product. You can find out monthly sales volume of different products on Amazon, whatever product idea you're having. Maybe you want to start selling stationery on Amazon, or fashion, or shoes. All you have to do is put the keyword in the search bar on Amazon and then just run the Jungle Scout Chrome extension, and it will give you, initial data about what's happening in that category, who is the top seller, what sort of volume is happening, what is monthly sales, what sort of average price is for that kind of product in that niche. And it gives you valuable information that helps you make a decision about, should I do this product idea or not, or should I keep looking? So this is a software you are not going to regret investing in. I have a link in the description below. Using my link, you can get 30% off your normal monthly subscription, or you could utilize the holiday offers they've got currently running. And I guarantee you're not going to regret using this software. Jungle Scout is one of the most popular softwares out there, and it's the easiest to learn and understand. It's really a product research software for Amazon FBA sellers, but you can use that information to research products. And it's really, like I've said, FBA is a premium service. If you don't want to use it, you actually save money and you can dispatch order yourselves. It's a really good piece of software, and you really want to use that when you're researching Amazon product ideas. Running an online business is probably the only option left for most people when it comes to, replacing your current income. If you have lost a job or you're a graduate who can't find a job, this might be your most viable option, because the more work you put in, you will see the results for it. So I really wish you all well, and I hope you will use this information to, really think about different ideas for your business. As I hope it inspires some, brainstorming session where you sit down with a pen and paper and, write some possible business ideas that you want to explore, and then use Amazon as a platform. If you discover that Instagram is going to be a better place for it, then go for it. The people who are very successful on Instagram are the ones who really know how to drive traffic. They have a social following. If you are somebody who has a social following, then that might be a great place for you. But Amazon is a place where you don't need a social following. You have their advertising platform, which helps you to appear in front of a possible buyer who is looking for a product through a keyword. You don't need to, create content in order to drive traffic to Amazon's page. You can use Amazon's advertising platform for that. And the people who can create content and they can drive traffic to their Amazon page, they can make, a lot more money on Amazon. End of the day, your profit margin calculation should determine your course of action. That, should I go for this or should I go for that? Jeff Bezos starting selling books from his garage. When he started Amazon, I say do what they do and not what they're saying. Take care and don't lose hope. This COVID situation will soon be over, and we will all be able to return to our normal lives and, start rebuilding our lives, and hopefully the next year will be better for everybody. You will see that strangers will support you, because once you start showing up online, whether it's like me doing a YouTube video or whether you start with a product business on Amazon, you will see that there is somebody out there who will support your business, whether it's by subscribing to your channel, which I hope you guys have subscribed to this channel, or whether it's a buyer who buys your product and leaves a good review. Like, look at my channel, I have crossed 500 subscribers. It's insane. So please go ahead and give this video a like and a share, and subscribe to this channel if you want to learn about more ideas on how to build a business online. Your story of turning this situation around will create a great brand story. So I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.